One coming into this start, that's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Chavis doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball, but there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's
ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3. Mitch Moreland will be next. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's low. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-1.
ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bogaerts possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Austin Noah. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he popped him up. Bogaerts has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Devers on at first, nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Gordon is there. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The catcher, Jonathan.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bradley runs. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Here it comes on 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 0. In now the Mariners, Seth Long. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Hey.
A windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Stepping in, Kyle Lewis. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Lewis rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Mariners have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gordon.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's the speedster D. Gordon as he rips it on the ground to second. One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So here's Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Comes set. The 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's going.
There goes Smith. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mariners lead it 3-2. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batter.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And what?
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400 with 47 homers and 89 runs batted in. And he lays off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Lays off 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ready with another 2-2. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mariners.
So striding forward now, Austin Noah. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seth Long.
At the plate, Seth Long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're up 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. The 0-2 home. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, Kyle Lewis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Dylan Moore. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wei-Yin Chen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56, Wei-Yin Chen.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Chen, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Chen sets. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Popped him up. Noah is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Set to get underway, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in once again, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Austin Noah.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Noah. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. J.P. Crawford would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the M's 4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Chen gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right side. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
To third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, Seth Long.
Ready once again, Seth Long. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Striding in, Kyle Lewis, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball
A
one.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Yoshihisa Hirano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hirano uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 1-2 delivery. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Michael Chavis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. The throw into second.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Smith, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Red Sox 6 and the M's 4. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Digging in, Dylan Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. popped him up. Lucroy is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains steady at 6-4. Brandon Brennan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Brandon Brennan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 6-4. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second, Austin Noah.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Noah. First offering on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. N.EOVALDI pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Marco Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious